Please enjoy part 1 of Supply and Demand here today. We look forward to seeing you for part 2. Hey there, and welcome to the locker room. Coach Giggs here, and today's message, supply and demand. Supply and demand. The smaller the supply, the larger the demand. Pretty simple. Not long ago, I went out, and let me give you an example. I went out and got my dream car, a Ferrari. But it was not that easy. Let me explain. You see, I was not allowed to buy a brand new one because those are promised to the loyal Ferrari owners who already exist and who have one. They save the new ones for those who already have one, and you are the one who's allowed to buy a new one, not someone like me who's buying it for the first time. So first, you must buy a pre-owned one because the supply is low and the demand is high. Once I did this, then, and only then, I was able to purchase a new Ferrari on my second purchase. I thought now I could order my own, custom made. They told me, no, 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 no. You can buy a new one, but you're going to have to buy one that someone else decided they didn't want to take delivery of. In other words, I couldn't build my own one yet. Now I had to buy a new one and then trade that one in, and now I would be eligible to order a new Ferrari. So what did I say? Okay, if that's how it works, that's what I'm going to do. So here I am. First one, got the second one. Finally, I built the one that I dreamed of. Now, I was in line to get my first custom-built Ferrari. Please, give me some room here. I never do this, but I just got to tell you, I was excited when this happened. Here's what happened. The supply on these cars is very low, but the demand for them is very high. And so here I am now because I was willing to do things that most people are not, which was to buy several pre-owned. Now I was eligible to get a brand new custom designed Ferrari. And oh boy, as you can imagine, I was like a little kid in a candy store when I got to build it, and even more so when they delivered it to my home. A childhood dream fulfilled. When it finally arrived, like that little boy at Christmas, I was filled with all kinds of emotion and joy. After a year or so of having this dream car, I decided that it was time to purchase a home. And so I let go of this car. But I learned, as I've learned throughout much of my life, that there's this thing called supply and demand. So when I went to sell this car, unlike any other car that I ever owned, I was able to get 90% of what I paid for the car back. Why? Because the supply was low and the demand is high. Okay, Giggs, so tell me something.
Don't forget to tune in tomorrow as Coach Giggs ties it all together in part 2 of Supply and Demand here on the Daily Locker Room.